is up, everybody? Metal Biker Dude coming at you here. Dirty's got Twitter Tuesday for you, and we had our poll, or genre this week for our poll was new hip hop, and one of my patrons over there at Patreon hooked me up with these ideas here. So, fuck it. Thanks, Michael. Anyway, Joyner Lucas Devil's Work. By the way, I watched this poll happen in real time for like the first half hour. I was kind of paying attention to it to see what would happen. And the first, I think, 15, 16, maybe more votes, it was 100% for Joyner Lucas Devil's Work. Then NF The Search, Tech 9, EFU or FU. Dirty's known for saying that. And Mad Child Demons. So Joyner Lucas won in a landslide. And we all remember the I'm Not Racist video. And that was very, very, that was an epic video, epic song. Excuse me, guys. Med's kicking in. So yeah, I remember that, and I remember looking at some of the responses to the video itself, and clearly a very polarizing song. So I'm not sure what to expect from this one, but if it's anything like that, we know that's going to be the case. So, but I was really, personally, I was feeling what he was saying. So, let's get into this. Joyner Lucas, Devil's Work.
Father, forgive me. I'm staring at this Bible as I keep glancing. Dear Lord, I got questions and I need answers. I'm trying to understand your vision, all I see is damage. Just a bunch of dead bodies in the street camping. A bunch of lost souls on their feet standing. We supposed to be your children, I thought we family. You supposed to be my father, bro, I need answers. We don't need to die young, we just need chances. Tired of living on the edge, so we keep scrambling. Trying to talk to these strippers, but they keep dancing. We just want to be number one like Steve Francis. Bow our heads, say a prayer, now the seeds planted. Everywhere I turn, I'm seeing MCs vanish. A lot of good niggas gone, I don't understand it. A lot of families.
I'm going to back this up a little bit, but, you know, we just talked about this. I talked about this the other day in my top 15 favorite hip-hop rap songs of all time, hip-hop / rap songs of all time. And obviously, you know, for the number of songs that I've listened to in almost a year now, actually. Actually, it's been a year. Wow. Should have had a party. Anyway, you know, I addressed this. You know, I didn't even realize it at the time that I was listing these off, and so many of them were gone. And it was like kind of a wow moment. So yeah. By the way, I'm glad you guys over at Patreon, I'm glad you guys like that my top list over there. So, but yeah, this one is what he said. It's so true, man. You got so many good ones and gone, not at the age of 50, you know, not at the age of 55. These brothers dying in their 20s, man. You know, sometimes in their teens. Yeah, just fucked up. So anyway, let's get back to this.
They wish you would. Give us Biggie, give us Pun, give us Triple X. Take that nigga Trump with you, that's a bigger threat. There's too much power for a coward with no intellect. That's a bigger with a collar, there's a disconnect. Niggas dying, mama crying, grandma need a tissue. Niggas shooting up a church, now I need a pistol. All them niggas still living, you don't see the issue. But how you taste a leader, then you take a leader with you. I ain't trying to disrespect, just need a meter with you. I ain't trying to overstep, just want a reason with you. Give us back our loved ones and take the evil with you. Send them suckers straight to hell, they don't need a visual.
Okay, I got to stop this. I'm going to back it up a little bit. Oh, what a perfect place to back it up. Okay, I can tell that this, and from what I understand, this is fairly new. So, I mean, it's in our new hip hop, new rap, whatever category. Although I see it's got almost 16,000 or 16 million views. So, but I got a feeling this is going to rub some people the wrong way, especially a lot of the religious people, you know. But, you know, I think a lot of you guys know from my other channel how I feel about this whole God thing, you know, and all of that stuff. But if you are a believer in Jesus Christ, if you are a believer in that, you know, I don't know how weak your God has to be that you can't ask him a question. It's that simple. You know, is he that weak? Is he that soft that you can't ask him a question? Why are you taking people like this? You know, but obviously he ain't the problem. The problem is much deeper than that.
Niggas up to something, and every gangster wanna prove that they tough or something. You know it's not fair, tell the truth. I've been in my feelings too. But if you took Emmett Till, at least take Dylan Roof, at least take James Holmes. I ain't even mad at that. Just bring back Whitney and give us Michael Jackson back. Feds want me, and then slam it down. Ain't no justice for Sandra Bland, we up like a Salem fan. Lord, if you listen, I'm just looking for a hand in hand. Take out the fuck niggas and give us back our fam again. Drowning in my tears, trying to pray for something. Wonder why you give us life for you to take it from us. Wonder why you give us family, then erase it from us. Maybe, hopefully, you can have a conversation with us. Maybe I'm just probably tripping cause I need a hug. The hood can't find jobs, now we need a plug. Everybody and their mama trying to be a thug. I don't go to church cause I'm afraid of being judged. I've been staring at the ceiling as I lie in bed, watching niggas follow trends like Simon says. I pray you give us back the real ones and try again. Or maybe take them niggas that deserve to die instead. Tommy Lauren run her mouth and then she get defensive. Lauren Ingram laughing at death and disrespecting. I really feel like you should teach them stupid hoes a lesson. Either that or give us back somebody who deserved the blessings. I left out a bunch of names that I forgot to mention. Cost too much to pay attention and it got expensive. Father, forgive me for I know not what I do, and now I'm reaching out to you hoping you hear me and return the message. I know that you got our back and that you're not against us. Or maybe you just love us so you doing shit to test us. I just kinda thought that you would do more to protect us. They say the good die young and I ain't on the guest list. I've been drinking, Lord, forgive me as my blood racing. I don't know what I'm thinking, I'm just frustrated. I don't mean to question you, I'm just confused. I don't know what else to do, I've been patient and it sucks waiting. Took my mans from me, that forever hurts. But putting the blame on you, that'll never work. I know this ain't your fault, it's the devil's work. Devil's work.
Okay. Well, Joyner certainly he's found his niche, you know. He's got his niche, and that's what he does, and he's really good at it. You know, listen, man, I got to keep it real with you. I like the song. I did. I like the song a lot, and I think it had a lot of good, really good things to say. But there's a lot of things in there. I don't believe in this God devil thing, man. I don't buy into it. So it makes it difficult for some of the things, but for what he's doing, you know, his niche, and he knows his target. boy, you're going to be hard pressed to find anybody that does it better. You know, um, and there's a couple of things I wanted to address. By the way, ding ding. But the music in it, and I didn't discuss that during the video because I didn't want to sidetrack it too much. But there were so many layers going on, and it created this real atmosphere, which was kind of dark. Excuse me, which was clearly intended, right? Wow, production just knocked it out of the park. Lyrically, what can you say? I mean, I already said it. He knows what he's doing with what he's doing, and you got to compliment people for that. You know, it's pretty unique what he's doing, and I like, you guys have heard me say before, I like individuality. I like uniqueness, and he's clearly that. He's not trying to get you out on the dance floor. You know, he's keeping it real, and he's telling you the way he sees it. And I got nothing but love for stuff like that, man. You know, so the reason that I like the song so much is because of his uniqueness, because of the production, the music, and everything. And I thought he made some really, really good points in there. You know, setting aside the stuff, and listen, I know that we live in this part of the world where Christianity kind of reigns supreme, you know, and I get that. So I don't get hung up on that stuff. You know, I learned to just tune out what I don't agree with. But everything else, I mean, you know, I was hesitant to even go in this direction with this because it's so fucking cliche. But at some point it has to happen, man. We have got to find some common ground. Primarily blacks and whites. We've got to find some common ground. You know, if we don't, it's going to get ugly. It's already been ugly, but it's going to get downright nasty. And everybody's going to use their own arsenals. You know, and I think we all know what that means. And I don't think most good people want that to happen. I don't think most people, good-hearted people, people that concern themselves with their legacy and when I say legacy, I don't mean legacy in a topical manner. I mean legacy as far as what you've left behind in the world. You know, what are you teaching your kids? You know, if you're teaching your kids to hate for any reason, that's not the kind of legacy you should be leaving behind. It's just not, man. And all sides are doing it, man. I think I went in this direction on I'm not a racist. It's so unfortunate because it seems like we've gotten nowhere. It just continually degrades over time, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. I don't know what to do. But as cliche as it may sound, We have got to find a way to work this out and to come together. You know, all I can do is do it for one person, as one person. But there's a lot of people, especially in this country, but really all over the world. There are a lot of people. There's 7 billion people, man. And there's what, 350, 380 million in the United States that just can't seem to get along. And it has so much to do with money. You know, I don't know. I went on too long about this probably. And I'll bet you anybody else that's doing a reaction video on this one here, and I'm sure they're out there. Nobody's going to take the time to, or have a sack big enough to bring it up. But it needs to be brought up. It's got to be put out there in our faces, and maybe in places you least expect it to happen. Music reaction video place is probably one of those places. So, I love you. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you drive, what house you live in, the color of your skin, your gender, your sexuality. I don't care. You treat me good, and you're going to get Dirty's respect. Then that's how it has to start, man. It's all about respect. But you can't not give respect and expect to get it. It doesn't work that way. On any side. It doesn't work that way. If you don't give somebody respect, shame on you for expecting it. You know, I know I went on way too long. I don't give a shit. Shut it off. Go to the next video. But we got to start somewhere, man. Metal Biker Dude, peace.